Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to another crochet vlog. I'm gonna do a crochet with me for a week. I just ended my one like yesterday, but kind of finished filming it this morning, and now I'm starting a new one. I'm excited to start crocheting for this week. I actually did crochet a granny square earlier because if you saw my last video, which was like my granny square video, I may or may not have had a little bit of an injury in the process, and then that made me stop mid granny square. So I just finished that one up because I want to use them for something, but I kind of wrote out a little bit of a plan for this week of things I want to get done. One thing I won't be filming because I'm doing a separate video on it, and also it's kind of a secret, so it won't be in this video. But I actually have a couple things I need to make. So my friend wants me to make her a hat, so I'm going to be making that for her. And then she also wants me to make her a corgi, but I don't know if I'm at that skill level yet, so I might do like a practice one. I don't have the right like colors and everything for it, so I was thinking about doing some sort of like practice one with just like random colors or something just to make sure I can execute the pattern before I go buying the yarn for it. But I am going to make her a hat, which I'm going to use this yarn here. This is the Charisma yarn, and I don't even know what, oh, it's Loops and Threads, which I think I said in my last video. I was like, is that a Hobby Lobby brand? But it's definitely Michael's brand. I just knew it was a different craft store and I was blanking on the name for some reason. This is a Michael's brand, and I forget Michael's exists sometimes, but this is in the color Cloud Multi, and I'm a little bit worried because I think it's like very similar, if not the same, as that one I used to make my pink hat, which I literally like had a mental breakdown over because it was just a struggle with how there's like no string in this yarn, so it just easily kind of breaks off. But now I've learned my lesson, and I know that when I tie up the top I need to use a different acrylic yarn, and I'm going to do my best to like check my rounds and everything, or check my rows to make sure I have the right amount, because my issue was I had to frog a bunch of rows and that really screwed up the yarn. So not going to do that this time. I'm hoping that this turns out pretty good. I didn't make sure that the dye lots were the same. Oh, these are two separate dye lots. So I was just gonna say they look a little bit different, but I think it'll be okay. I think it'll work out fine. It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be wonderful. So I'm gonna be using the same pattern as I used for that pink hat to make the hat, and it's going to be like a flip up brim with a pom-pom. Now that I have pom-poms, I think I have one that should match this because I got like 2 different packs of them, and I have more coming in the mail because I don't know, I have an issue. But yeah, this is the first thing that I'm going to start making. I'm going to try to get pretty far into it today, hopefully, and I've gotten like everything else done that I need to get done today, and it's about 4 p.m. It's a Sunday. It's about 4 p.m. and I don't really have anything else I have to do for the most part. Maybe a couple things, but for the most part I can just like crochet. So I think that's what we're gonna do. And I'm gonna try to time how long this takes me, because last time I didn't, just because it was my first time making it and I knew I was gonna make mistakes and have to like undo stuff and whatnot. This time I'm gonna try to time it so I can get like an idea of how long it takes me, because people always ask me after I finish something like, oh, how long did that take you? And I'm like, I don't know, because I did it over like a bunch of days and like I don't keep track. So I'm gonna keep track so then I have an idea of like how long this takes me if I ever decide to like sell them, and then I'll know like about how long, you know. Obviously I'll hopefully get better at it over time and get faster, but I'd like to know how long it takes me this time, and then, you know, get better and better. But I'm just gonna unwrap this now. I'm maybe going to crochet outside a little bit today. I don't know yet. I'm gonna start in my room, and then I might end up moving outside. My cat is always on me when I'm crocheting. That's another issue, is like I, for the most part, while I'm crocheting, if I see one of her hairs on the yarn, I try to take it off so it's not like getting in the work. But when I'm making something for someone else, I want to be even more careful, so I'm gonna have to like force her to like move away, which I don't want to be mean, but like she needs to go away. But yeah, I'm just gonna start this project now and time how long it's gonna take. I have to get myself set up first and then I'll actually start, but this is what I'm working on first. So I gotta go gather everything. I'm about to start the first chain, and I size up for my chains now because I always make my chains too tight. So I'm using a 7mm, and then I'll switch to the 6.5 once I finish the chain. But I need a chain 41, I think. Yeah, but I'm gonna time lapse me chaining because this SD card's actually running out of space. So I'm gonna do a little time lapse, and then I might move outside because I think it's nice out there, but I'll have to check the weather. Oh yeah, I think it's like 82 out there. What the heck? I might go out there. A little check-in on my project. I did not make it very long outside, but it's storming now anyways, so I moved into the living room. But this is the current progress. I got 10 rows done. This yarn is so interesting because like if you didn't know that it was one skein, like you'd be confused. Like it almost looks like it changes color lots like right here, but it doesn't. It's all like the same skein. I don't know, it just changes throughout. But when it's like all done, it's probably gonna look better because it'll be like mixed up or whatever. But this is 10 rows. It took me about 45 minutes to get these done, which at that rate, it's like this thing's gonna take me 4 and almost 5 hours probably to finish the whole thing. I cannot charge somebody that amount of money to make it worth my time. I don't even feel like I'm that slow, but it did take me longer to do the first 2 rows, so maybe I'll like speed up a little bit as I go. Also, I'm using the technique of, this is my new technique because I don't want to screw it up. I'm just putting a stitch marker in the one on the smaller end, like on the top end, every time I go around, so that I make sure I keep track of that stitch because that one's a little harder to see than the ones down here. And I don't think it'll take as long as like putting one on each end because that would take a lot longer. But yeah, got 10 rows done and it's 5:06. I need to go eat a snack and then I'm gonna keep working on this more. Update. I'm freezing. I have a blanket wrapped around me. Haven't been crocheting as much as I thought I would tonight, but I'm gonna show you my progress. This is as much that I have left of the first skein, and this is as much as I've crocheted. I think I'm on row 27. I've finished 27 rows, starting row 28. This is how it's looking so far. Yeah, but oh yeah, my count. I've done 1 hour and 43 minutes. That's taken me so far, and we're a little over halfway done. So I don't know, we'll see how long it ends up taking me. Hopefully I have some time to crochet tomorrow. I might crochet some more tonight, but I don't know yet. I haven't decided. I'm afraid to unattach my doily from the yarn ball, so I'm gonna go wet this while it's attached. I haven't even tied it off completely because again I'm nervous, but we're gonna block it like this for now. I'm gonna go wet it and then bring it back over here. Okay, have the wet doily now. I just squeezed out some of the water, and I guess I'm supposed to put the good side up, which I believe, because I haven't weaved that in either. Okay, this side goes down. I still have a string I didn't weave in the middle either. That might have been a bad idea, but this is my first time ever doing this, so we'll just see what happens. I think I'm going to put it more in the middle so I can stretch it more. And I brought up, let's see, I have all the sewing stuff is already up here because my mom is taking in a dress for my sister for homecoming. So I'm just using the pins that are already in here. I'm going to try to poke these through the board, hopefully. I don't know, I'm just going to time lapse me poking this and hopefully it turns out okay. I just wanted to show you how the doily turned out after I blocked it from my video, like a few videos ago, from my making Christmas presents video. I blocked it on this board and it looks so much better. Like, how neat is that? I wish I could get it without the shadows, but it turned out so cool. Okay, it's been a while since I've actually crocheted because I had a little bit of like an elbow injury. I still currently have it. And I don't know if it's from work or crochet or a mixture of both. It's been hurting a lot with work activities, but I just decided to rest from the crocheting since I can't really rest from work activities. I have to continue to work. So I got this blocking board in the mail today and I tried to set it up here, and I'm gonna try to block my granny squares, and I put like 4 pegs on the outside and then 4 here. And I'm just going to like spray each of them with this misting bottle and wet it and then put it on there. I feel like they aren't gonna be like, I don't need to stretch them at all because they're pretty big. Like I was looking up what the average size of a granny square is and it says it's like 4 inches and these are like 4.5. So yeah, I guess this will at least help them all be unison. So these are all the ones from my the one from the granny square video on my first granny square, and then like all these of how many I can make or whatever. So I'm hoping I don't scare my cat because this is the bottle we use to like get her off of things. So I'm just gonna spray each of them over here so hopefully it doesn't scare her because she's laying over there. And then I'm gonna put them onto the board and hopefully this works. I'm hoping. So I'm just gonna kind of like wet it like that and then put them onto the board. I feel like they would stretch a ton, but I don't want them to stretch too much. I'm just gonna kind of slide this in. It's hard for me to show. So I got it on all of those and then I'm just gonna kind of slide it down here. I'm hoping I can fit them all on here. Should be able to, but I think you're supposed to leave a little bit of room in between, but we'll see. So I'm just gonna spray these all, and I guess I could turn this. If I move this, you might be able to see. You just won't be able to see my face. Also, don't mind all the dog hair on my pants. I went over to my dad's house and the dogs kind of attacked me a little bit. So I'm just going to spray these all, and hopefully it doesn't take too long to get through them all. I guess I could just time lapse me going through and spraying them and putting them on to the board. Okay, I finished blocking all of them. My hands were soaked, so I had to go dry them all. But I put them all onto the board, like pretty packed together. I don't know if you're supposed to leave space to help them dry better, but I was gonna let them kind of sit like this for a while so that they're all hopefully flat. And then maybe like before I go to bed, I'll space them out a little more. But they're all pretty damp from the spray bottle and they look pretty good right now. I really didn't have to stretch many of them. There was only like 1 or 2 that were a little smaller that I had to stretch. So hopefully they're all kind of closer to the same size after. I don't think it's gonna fix this little middle section. I tried, so I moved so it had like 4 like, or yeah, so there's 4 like in a neck, or 4 in like a cross there, whatever you want to call it. So it made a full square and there was only 2 left, so I put here and here. I don't know if that's actually gonna fix some of them like have a closed up hole, because that was from whenever I was weaving in the end of the last round. I pulled it, or no, when I was weaving in the end of the first one, because you weave in the end, I pulled it too tight and it like closed up that spot there on some of them. So I don't think this is going to fix that problem, but I know from the now for the future not to pull so hard on that. But I'm gonna let these block overnight. I mean, it's 6:18 right now, so they probably won't be ready until tomorrow night. Hopefully they'll look pretty good and then I can start making the bags with them. This is turning into like a, I don't even know how long, like 2-week. I didn't even say it's Tuesday right now. I haven't crocheted since, I don't even know. I'm trying to remember the last day I crocheted. I actually can't remember, but it was sometime last week that I crocheted. Might have been for this video. But these are about 4.5 inches, I think. Yeah, it's about 4.5 inches. So hopefully they look good once it dries. If you have any tips on blocking, let me know. It came with this little stand like this, but I don't know if I want it to be like up like this. I don't know. But I think you have to slide it in here, and I didn't want to break it. I wasn't sure which end I was supposed to slide in there either. So I did not do anything. But yeah, I think you just kind of slide it in here. I was afraid if I slide it in there I won't be able to get it out, and then it might be a whole process. So I'm leaving it out for now. I'm just gonna let it sit like this. I'm debating whether or not I should try crocheting tonight or not. I don't know. I want to, I just don't know if it's the smart thing to do, you know? Also, my elbow feels pretty good right now, I'm not gonna lie. It mostly just hurts when I'm at work. I mean, it does hurt when I'm at home too, but it hurts the most when I'm at work. But I also just don't even like, I feel like I don't really baby it at work. I just kind of do my normal thing and just try not to show that I'm in pain. So that's probably why when I'm at home I try to like rest it as much as I can, and I ice it more and whatever. I'm trying to decide what else I'm gonna crochet for this video. I don't know. We started that hat. I think I'm gonna crochet these in this video. once these are done. But I also started another pot. Did I show that? I can't remember. That's the thing. If I crochet anything tonight, I'm thinking it's going to be my sister's birthday gift because her birthday's at the beginning of next month and we're halfway through October right now. So I'm thinking I'll do that, but also that might be in a different video. So here's my dilemma. I'm filming 2 videos at once now. I don't know. Anyways, my stomach's kind of hurting. I gotta see what's left on my list for tonight, and then I guess I'll either check back in tonight when I crochet, or at least the next time I decide to crochet, or when I take these off of here tomorrow. I will check back in at some point. It's been a little bit since I've sat down and crocheted and filmed. I look a little bit crazy right now, and my bed is not made because I'm washing my sheets actually right now. It's a Sunday. I'm also icing my elbow. This is kind of the reason I haven't crocheted much, is because got some sort of elbow injury and I don't know if it's from like crocheting or work or a mixture of both or whatnot, but I've been kind of just like resting it from crochet just in case. When it first started bothering me, crocheting didn't hurt it, so I thought maybe that wasn't the problem, but then like when it got worse and worse, then like everything was hurting it, so I just kind of took a little break. But I wanted to kind of check in, and I blocked those granny squares a while back and I haven't taken them off the blocking board, so I wanted to check in on those. And I'm actually going to take this off because I don't need it on anymore. It's not even really cold anymore, but I ordered this off of Amazon. And I'm a person that gets like headaches and migraines, and I have their like headache cap, so I was like, and got this, so it actually is helping a lot. It was kind of hard to ice my elbow, like the spot that hurts or whatever, so that has helped me a lot to figure out how to ice it. But this is all of the granny squares on the blocking board. I want to try to make a granny square bag today. I've been looking up like a bunch of different pins and stuff, but I can't find like what I'm looking for. Like I want to make that crossbody bag and I want to make it with just crochet straps, like no clips, no nothing, because I didn't buy any clips or anything, and this is my first ever time making one, so I don't need it to be like fancy or whatever. But I don't even know if I'm gonna put a lining in it, just because again, it's first ever time making it. But I am going to, this is kind of just like my trial run, I guess. I'm trying to decide if I want to make it with the white or the green, but I'm going to take all these off and see how they look first of all. Of course my cat is on my lap, so I can't even set these down on my lap, but let me pull off the pink ones and we'll kind of look at them a little bit. So let's see, I feel like that helped a little bit. They all look pretty symmetrical. They're still kind of rounding up a little bit, but yeah, those kind of look better now that they've been blocking. All I did was kind of spray them with the misting bottle and then set them on the blocking board. So here's the white ones all blocked. I'm trying to decide, should I make them with the white or should I make them with the green? I think I brought my green yarn over here, so I'll just use the green. Then here are all of the green ones. I wasn't sure, I forget which one I made in my crochet video, but that one was smaller than the rest, so that was kind of what I was worried about, how the one was smaller. I don't know, it might be this one. I think it was this one that was smaller, but I think it's gonna hopefully work out okay. I'm gonna move this back over here. My cat has literally not wanted my attention at all until I turn this on. I say this in every video, but she literally didn't, like, she just wants my attention when the camera's on. That's it. It's funny. I'm gonna use my iPad to try to set these out so I have something to set it on. But I believe, I'm trying to think of how you're supposed to attach these. I think I know how it goes. I wish I could show you what I'm doing right now. But let's see. We'll do these on the sides and these in the middle maybe. So yeah. Okay, yeah. This actually, I think I know how to do it. I didn't even look it up. I just kind of figured it out, I think. Hang on, let me try to move the camera down so you can see what I'm doing here. So I'm using my iPad here to set them up on, and I just laid them out. I need them to be like this, so you kind of like crochet them down and then fold these ones up. I just need to make sure I have the like wrong side facing in for them. And then I don't know what kind of stitch or whatever you do to put them together. That's the other thing I have to figure out. I think I want these ones in the middle actually. So we're gonna do this and this, and then this side facing in. And then these will be like this. Yeah, I think that's how I want it, like that. Now I just have to figure out how the heck do I put them together? Is it like a weaving stitch, a slip stitch? Like what the heck? I don't even know how to figure that out. Because the ones that I was finding on Pinterest aren't like the classic granny square. The ones I was finding on Pinterest weren't the classic granny squares, so they were like round and stuff and not squared. Oh wait, here's one. It just doesn't have the strap I want. Let me see if I can at least follow what she did. How come this isn't taking me to a pattern or anything? How do you get the pattern? What the heck? It's just opening up an ad. I just want to know how to connect the granny squares. Why is it so difficult? So I could weave it together. I'll be back when I figure this out. Okay, so I can't find like tutorial or pattern that I like, so I'm kind of just going for it. So I have like my 2 middle squares right here. I'm wondering if I should have started with the end squares so I could have went all the way around. I don't know if I'm skilled enough for that. I'm gonna just like do my own thing here and do a single crochet to connect them, and I've never done this before, so I don't know how it's gonna go, but let me retie my slip knot here. I've never done this, so I'm not really sure what will happen. We will see. I'm also going to attempt to crochet all the way across. We will see. I don't know actually. Maybe I'll just start by crocheting the bottom part because that's probably the better idea to do. I'm just gonna start by crocheting these two together because I don't think I'm skilled enough to go from one end to the next. Not yet, at least. So let me get set up here. And I'm gonna go through, I don't know which one to start on, to be honest. I'll start here. Like I said, I'm gonna do single crochets through the back loops only, I think, is my plan. Because I kind of want it to not be slip stitched together or whatever I want it to. I don't want it to be slip stitch. I don't want it to be like weaved in. I want you to be able to see like this stitch. So I think single crochet is maybe the best way to go. I don't know if I'm doing the right loops. Again, I've never done this, so I'm wondering if I should have done the other one. I don't know. I'm just gonna go all the way across and then I'll take it out if I don't like it. Okay, I don't think that's my intention there. No, I don't like that. I just single crocheted them together and it looks like this. I don't like it. Maybe I should have done the other loop. Okay, I'm gonna undo it and try the other loop. And if I still don't like it, then I don't know, maybe I will slip stitch it together. Okay, let's take this out. Let's try one more time going into the other loop.
The smoothest stones, sitting with the river's bones, glimmer with the white of passing.
Shoot. I kind of hate it. I don't like it. Okay, I'm on try number 3 of stitching this together, and now I'm going through, I think the back loops of each is what it would be considered. I don't know what I'm doing. I've never done this before, like I said, so we'll just see what happens. I just did this to connect them with some stitch markers because I was having a hard time keeping it straight or whatever, so I'm gonna try that and see if that helps. Maybe I should loop these ones together too, just to make sure they all connect in the right spots. I think I have something going here. I think it's lining up correctly. So I need to go into these two next. I'm doing the corner right now, so it's a little bit complicated. Come on. Okay, I got my hook through the corner. I gotta get it through the other side. Hopefully this, oops, looks okay. The last option of this, if I still don't like how this looks, would be to maybe try to slip stitch it together, and if I don't like that, just to sew it together. But I really wanted to try to do a single crochet. I just thought it might look kind of cool.
Sprouting seeds, pushing through the forest green.
like resetting the timer. Or at least go check to see if they're dry. I did something here. I don't know if I like it still. I don't know. This is what it looks like. I don't know if I like it. The bottom doesn't look too bad, but I just don't know if I like this part here. I just don't know what kind of stitch to do so I'll like it. Maybe I could slip stitch it closed. I'm losing hope on this bag here. I'm taking it out again. I don't want to give up, but I'm about to give up. People who have made stuff like this before, please comment down below. What is the best way to close it together? Because I'm kind of hating everything I've tried so far. I don't know. Unless I'm just not giving it enough time and like it would look better once I got it all together. I don't know. But I don't know. Let me try slip stitching it together, I guess, real quick. Let's see how that looks. And if I hate that, then I don't know what we're gonna do. I don't know if maybe I need to flip it inside out and sew it that way and then I'll like it better. I'm not sure. Potentially might still hate this. Okay, I just did the slip stitch and I think this is my favorite one so far. So I think I'm gonna stick with this. I've gotten this, I did this and then up to here. I'm thinking I could have done this in a smarter way, but that's okay. I have to go back and do this part of it and then I need to do the whole other part to connect this last panel here. Gotta connect to this one here. So I think I'm gonna go and do this one first maybe, and then come back and do this, and then I think I'm gonna go around and do maybe some stitches at the top. I just don't know what kind of stitch yet, but I do need to go check on my laundry real quick, so I'm gonna do that and then I will do this. But I'm gonna cut off this end here and then I will start on the other end. I just finished remaking the bed with the clean sheets and folded my laundry. Now I'm going to crochet the rest of this together. So I'm going to slip stitch this all together here, and then yeah, I think I'm gonna do what I did with the last one and kind of pin them together with stitch markers before I go through. But I was trying to brainstorm what I'm gonna do to the top. I think I might add like a row of like maybe half double crochets. I don't think I want to do single crochet, so I'll probably do half double crochet at the top and just kind of like go around it. Maybe, we'll see. But I'm watching a YouTube live of someone crocheting and gonna work on this.
And day by day, they'll turn to trees. Winter falls just as spring to summer's call. And we do that, we're just human after all. Sun or snow, all the life it seems to know.
Okay, this is my current progress. I haven't like weaved in any ends and I still have like the loops and everything, but I have it all attached. I feel like this side, the tops look better than this side. I don't know if I need to go up one more or I'm not really sure. I'm hoping it looks better once I kind of crochet around. But I'm gonna cut off, actually maybe I won't cut off the end on that one. But I am going to pull the loops through on the other ones. Thinking I should get a tapestry needle and kind of weave in these ends or whatnot. Yeah, let me see what I can do here. But this is where we're at. And I'm just going to crochet around next after I'm done kind of hiding some of these ends.
It goes, this I know.
Okay, this camera angle. So I finished putting all of the granny squares together. I didn't make a strap yet, and I also made like a border on the top. I'm liking how it looks. There's a couple things I could work on for sure. I'm gonna make another one of these. I don't know if I like how the ends are. I tried to make them like, I don't even know what I tried to do. I don't know. Anyways, this is kind of like where it's at right now. I just need to make the straps. I should put a liner in this, I feel like. I also like have a couple ends that would need weaved in, but this would probably be better with a liner and probably a zipper too. And then I was thinking if I did put a zipper on, like maybe crocheting it closed on the ends here, depending on how long the zipper is. I'm not in the mood to make a strap right now because I also don't know if I want to add a liner in this or what. But I got this part done, and I think I'm going to stop crocheting because it's Sunday and I have a lot of stuff I need to actually get done today besides crocheting. But yeah, this is where I am with this, and I also still haven't finished my hat because again, I've been taking a break from crocheting. So maybe I'll work on that later tonight. I'm not sure yet, but I hope I get some more footage for this vlog because I feel like I've barely done any crocheting, so it's hard for me to get footage, but also like I want to get a video out for you guys, so we'll see what I end up doing. This video like was supposed to be like a crochet for a week with me or whatever, like a week vlog, and then it kind of rolled into the next week, so now it's been like 2 weeks I feel like since I've started this video. So that's why I'm kind of debating, like at this point, do I just post what I have so far since I shared like a couple random things with you, or do I try to get more things crocheted? But my elbow wasn't really hurting while I'm crocheting. I mean, right now it kind of hurts a little bit just in general, but nothing I was doing was making it worse, so I feel okay with crocheting. I just know work is going to be tough again this week with my elbow pain, but it is what it is. I'm going to put this stuff away and add this to my bag of whips because right now I have like a bag of all the things I've been working on, but I'm liking how this is looking so far. I just need to think on it, on what I want to do, like whether I want to line it, whether I want to add a zipper, like those kind of things. I would have to buy stuff to add to it if I am going to do that, so I just don't know if I want to commit to that or not. Anyways, I'll check in if I crochet again tonight. Hopefully I crochet some more in this video. I'm going to look at my list to figure out what I need to do, and also might try to watch the new season of Love is Blind. I don't think it's even new anymore. I don't know how long it's been out, but I haven't watched it yet, so it's new to me. I might watch that while I'm getting stuff done. I feel like this is going to be a good size. I don't know. Okay, bye. It's a little bit later from the last time I was crocheting. Well, it's a lot later. It's now 7 p.m. and I was kind of importing my footage and going through it and seeing like what I had for this video, and I think I decided, because I just realized it's been 2 weeks since I started filming this, I think I might end the video here, and you guys kind of got to see some starts of projects, just I didn't finish anything in this video. That's why I was kind of concerned about ending it. But the things that I did work on this week was the beginning of this bag. I just have to do a strap. I'm just trying to decide. I think I might want to try putting a lining in it, and that's why I'm not finishing it, because I think it'll be easier if I put the lining in first in the zipper and then make the straps. And then my hat that I'm making for my coworker, it's tangled with my other projects. My microphone keeps hitting my neck. This is as far as I've gotten on it. I'm pretty far into it, but I still have some more to go. But I got this done so far. This will be continuing on into next week's video for sure, because this needs to get done. So, well, I don't know if it'll be next week's video, but it'll be my next vlog at least. I'm not sure if I'll be doing something in between. And then I'm working on something that's actually for another video, but I'll give you a sneak peek of some of the stuff. This is also a gift, so if you're my sister, if you're my younger sister, don't watch, because it's for her birthday. But this is not, neither of these, I don't think any of these are actually hers yet, because I'm trying to like learn it first before I decide. But this is the one pot that I made for the hanging plant. Here is the little green topper. I think I might make this in brown when I make the actual one, and this yarn is thicker than this yarn, so I need to remake this part in a different yarn. I have other colors, but this is going to be in a different video. I was trying to make another pot, but now I think I might stop because I realized that this yarn is too thin and I need to use a thicker yarn. But this yarn is a lot softer, so I'm hoping the rest of it is softer than this one, because this one is not very soft. And I don't know, I like the way this one feels better. This won't be in my next vlog. This will be in whenever I do that video. I don't know when that's going to be, but next week I will be finishing this and then probably starting some other stuff. We'll see. I hope you enjoyed watching me get done what I did get done this week. I did also block that doily, and I gave that to my stepmom, and she's now using it as decoration in the house. So I'm glad I got that to her, at least, because she wanted that for Halloween or whatever. My cat's trying to get in my yarn bag and I'm not having it. I'm gonna try putting it on the floor. We'll see how that goes. She's gonna try to go in it. And I'm going to have to spray her with this spray bottle. Stay away from my bag. Get out, Phoebe, go. But yeah, I feel like that's like the main things that I even worked on over these last 2 weeks. I was giving my elbow a rest and whatnot, but I think I'm gonna try to just go back to crocheting because when I was crocheting today, it didn't seem to hurt my elbow. We'll just kind of see what happens with that. So yeah, I guess you'll just have to stay tuned for the next vlog to see me finish some of these projects. I know I'll be finishing that hat for sure because I want to get that to her. I may or may not be trying to make a corgi. I don't know. She wants me to make her a corgi, but I just don't know if I'm skilled enough for that yet. And plus, I'm starting to think about Christmas and I may be doing another making Christmas present series because I don't know, I just kind of feel like I want to crochet some Christmas gifts. I don't know. But anyways, that's going to be all for this week's vlog. Sorry I didn't actually finish any projects in it. I just kind of was all over the place this week, I feel like, doing multiple different things. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. And if you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Also, comment down below what other video ideas you want to see. Also, when I'm filming this, I just hit 500 subscribers. So thank you so much for that. That's awesome. I also got a video recommendation from someone in the comments and I'm going to put it into my video ideas. So please leave them down below because I am going to like try my best to do all the ideas you guys give as long as it's within reason. But yeah, I actually got a good idea from someone that I'm gonna have to plan out when I'm gonna do that. Anyways, if you do decide to stick around and subscribe, then I will see you in my next video. Bye.